Everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So today I am going to discuss continue video of what Spring Boot security. So last video already I have discussed about Spring security, some basic concept. So how we are going to give the security in our application. So this video is continuing video for last video. Correct? So so in this video, guys, I will discuss about how we are going to customize the security as per our project requirement. Once again, I'm explaining the things. So what is the main motto? What is the main agenda for this video is how we are going to customize the security as per our project requirement. So let me represent my sheet here. See, so why we need customized Spring security? So what we are going to discuss here, why we need customized Spring security. Guys, one thing you know very well, right? So there are lots of what approach by which we are going to secure our application, right? So by the Spring Boot security, first what already discussed in last video. So first point, by default credentials which are generated by Spring security with console, right? So by default username is a user and password is what the password is generated on the console. This is the first way we are going to what secure our application, right? So we're going to give the security in our application, correct? Second thing, guys, we can configure user credential in application.properties file, right? Yes or no? So guys, first and two, these two are the what way for learning. This is not company standard. This way we are not going to in a company if you need to check any security, correct? So this is the two initial basic, correct, how we are going to use the security, correct? But what we are going to discuss today, so in this application, right? So we'll discuss how our application is going to customize, how we're going to provide the explicitly configuration, right? So this thing will understand, guys, with the real-time example. All the things will understand with real-time example. I will what quote one real-time application, then you will come to know how in real time means, guys, such like suppose in any banking application. So today what I'm going to discuss, that completely I will take one banking application, suppose SBI banking, okay, SBI bank. So in SBI bank, how we are going to provide the security? Suppose you know very well, right? Suppose definitely most of the people have the account in the SBI bank, right? So how the SBI bank application is working? So everything I will explain, okay, how we are going to access the SBI bank application. Guys, here first we'll see the problem. So what I am going to discuss here, so first we will see the problem and then derive the solution. That is the best practice to learn any concept, correct, guys? I hope you are understanding, right? So first we will see the problem, then what derive the solution. That is best practice for learning any concept, guys. So guys, so for that purpose, you know what we need to do, we need to what open our IDE, right? Only will come to know, right? Only we can write the code in front of you and also you will understood, right? So how we have done the code and how we have done the customized Spring security in our application, how the what SBI banking application is working in real time. See, if you know this concept, guys, then your confidence will be boost up, because how the SBI bank in real time is working, correct? So guys, so without wasting time, we'll start our application, right? So we'll already have opened the what IDE, right? In this IDE get first I will what create one application. We'll create one application. So first and second already have created, right? So now I'm going to write third application, right? Spring starter project. Now, so I'm going to give name of the application guide what 03 spring boot spring boot with customized security. Okay, what I have written here, third application spring boot with customized security. So this is the continuing video for last application guide. Okay, so all these things I mentioned last day also, right? So you just you put group as a what com dot app dot java mine. Okay, and put here same thing what com dot app dot java mine, right? These things I have mentioned, right? This is manual project, Java version 17, language Java, and packaging area jar, right? So this thing we know pretty well. Last application also we have done this thing, right? Now we put next. See guys, this place if we are going to develop any Spring security application, so first we should have what? A Spring Web. A Spring Web guide. Already I mentioned this thing, so no need to waste the time on this explanation. The guys who is watching first time, so please go watch in last video, then you will understood what effectively this video. Okay, so this is a Spring Web. So if you are going to add this dependency means what, it's build the application, right, with the RESTful, right, and including what they will give what one container, right, Apache Tomcat embedded server, right? Now second dependency guy, Spring security. This thing also you know very well. If you are going to develop any Spring, if you are going to develop any security things in your application, definitely you should have this dependency as well in your project. This thing I am adding. So this two dependency already I have added, right? Correct. So what? Spring security and Spring Web. Now last this dependency also you can get you add a Spring Boot dev tools. Suppose in runtime you're going to modification anything, so no need to what start the application. That's why we need to what we can add. If you not add, no problem here. But for say purpose, I have added what this what dev tools. After that, next, then finish. So with that guy, we have one application, right? This application already we have created now. So now it's what building. Just it will wait some time. So it once it built, I will show you the what form. In the form.xml, what dependency I have added, it's coming as what expectation or not. Correct? So this is the first thing guys. See guys, this is the Spring Boot application. So I will also bringing a Spring Boot in some after some time. Okay, so completely a Spring Boot tutorial series will come. Okay, in that will come to know how a Spring Boot is working. Okay, lots of things are there in a Spring Boot guide. That's why it's mentioned here a Spring Boot. Okay, and we have added what dev tools. In runtime, if you're going to modify anything, so no need to run your application. That's why these dev tools may come in a picture. In interview room also sometimes the interviewer may ask, guys, can you explain why we are going to use dev tools. In runtime, if you are going to modify anything, so no need to run the application, that it will what, update it, right? So guys, now I need to explain this thing there. See guys, pom.xml, you can see pom.xml, right? Just let it be open. See, so if you could see guys here, see, so what we have added, I have added guys Spring security, I have added, right? This thing first, web I have added, started web, and dev tools. Guys, these things I have added, right? And by default, all the things are coming, right? We didn't add what? Intentionally, right? Correct. Guys, one thing also I will explain here before moving the coding part. See guys, the version is guys 3.2.3, right? This is the what? Latest version as of now. But guys, today what I'm going to discuss about the configuration, about the customization purpose. So the class is not available. So one class is there guys. What? Web security what? Configure adapter. I have mentioned you in this PPT guide. See, so this is the key. This is a very what? Important keywords guide. So what I have mentioned here, need to know before providing customized screen security, all important class, methods and annotation. So under annotation, today I am going to use enable web security and configuration. Guys, see, I have written in that way because what? You will remember all the things. What are the things we are going to use once if you need any customized thing in the application for security purpose. So that's why I mentioned in that way. So we are going to use annotation, enable web security and configuration as a class level. Then we are going to use guys. So what class we are going to use? So web security configure adapter. This is guys deprecated. If I will start the application and once I'm going to the config class, that time we are not able to get this class. Why? This class is deprecated, so it's not available what, as per our POM version. In 3.2.3 we are not able to extend the class. Once I'm going to write the what, security config class, right? In that time we are not able to what, extend. We are not able to get extend from what, web security configured adapter, what I have shown you here. That's why what I can do guys, I am going to change this what version. So 2.7.9, 2.7.9, this class is guys available. Okay, I have what, updated guys. See, after updating it's building, right? So it is taking the class, what the jar files are there, what, during this version guys. In 2.7.9, what the things is, what thing was available, so that is going to build. If you are going to check guys, you can check for yourself. You give just giving 3.2.3, then you extend your config class from the what, web security config adapter. It will not show any what, method. It will not show any method guys. See guys, so in this class guide, web security config adapter is deprecated class guide. In this class we have three overloaded methods are there guys. Configure authentication manager builder with auth object, configure HTTP security, HTTP, configure web security web. So A and B, these two methods we can use frequently once you are going to what, use the security with the help of what, this web security configure adapter. That's why guys, I have changed this version from 3.2.3 to 2.7.9. okay, so now let's go inside our what, this project, right? So guys, first what we can do, so first we are going to, first our motto is guys, we are going to create one banking application. Banking application guys, so we will have different types of endpoints, right? Different type of endpoints guys, we should have one home page. We should have one, not home page. I'm not going to create any UI things here, guys. Just I'm creating one REST controller. In the REST controller, we will have different types of endpoints. So for one endpoint belongs to home, and one endpoint belongs to what? Balance, statement, and loan, contact. You could see, right, guys? You could see all the things once you're going to open any banking application, right? One home page will be there, guys. One balance will be there, how you're going to check the balance, statement, loan status, and context, right? All the things will be there, right? So same way, guys, I'm going to write one REST controller. In that we will have all the endpoint, guys. So for that purpose, guys, see what I can do. So this is our what? Main method. Main method means what? What run method is there, right? Where we can run the application. So first what we can do, we can create one what? REST controller, right? Controller. So just come here, package, and write what? Controller. Create controller, guys. Then finish, right? After finishing, guys, see we have created one controller. So come here, we can create what? Class, right? So just come here, write the class name. What I mentioned, this is our what? Banking application, right? So we can write here what? Just write here, suppose SBI, not like it, SBI bank, SBI bank REST controller. Guys, please concentrate. This is the real time application. So for like same way how the banking people, how we are going to see the banking application is secured. Okay, so SBI bank REST controller, guide, just finish. So we have created what? One SBI bank REST controller, guide. Okay, so this class belongs to guide REST controller, means how will come to know, guide, this is REST controller. Tell me, guide, this is REST controller, how you will come to know. So you need to provide, guide, what? One REST controller, right? So right here at the rate of what? REST controller, right? So now this class becomes what? REST controller, correct? Now inside the class, guys, we should have multiple methods, right? Multiple endpoints, right? Suppose if you should have what? One home page. For that purpose, guys, just I'm going to write what? One method, that is what? Public string, and suppose get home what? Get home, get home message, right? This is our method name, correct? So inside the method, guys, we are going to return some message, right? We are going to return some message. Suppose what we are going to returning some method means, guys, message means what? So a string message equals to what? Welcome to you in bank. Welcome to you in bank, right? Right, guy, or guy, you remove that thing, not bank, just put bank REST controller. And guys, so we have written some message, right? And we're going to return that message. So return what? 1 minute, guys. So returning this message, guys. Return, guys. What thing you're going to return? Message, right? you have done. Right? So why this is okay? Okay, I have written here. Then no need to remove this thing. Then just write here return what message. We are returning message. The same way, guys. So, but this method, guys, belongs to what? Get mapping, guys. So we are going to put what? Get mapping. See, we are going to bind it with get mapping, right? So that URL should be what? Home. Right? Till now we are good. So just I'm copying same thing and pasting this place, this place, this place. Okay. Only we are going to change our method name, right? So first method is what? Home, guys, right? Get home message. Second method to get balance. Get balance. Get balance message, guys. But this place we need to change our what? Endpoint. Suppose balance. I have given balance, guys. Right? And see, guys, for balance we are going to what? Return some different message, right? Suppose what we can write here, guys. Suppose what? Your current balance, right? Your current balance is 5500 what? INR. So after that we're going to what happened this place. Okay, because lots of get message there, no problem. I will change everything. So this message also completed again. So the endpoint is balance. Once this message is called, so return this message, right? Not third message, guys. So this time we are going to change the what? Method name, guy, as what? Third message, suppose you are going to give a statement, right? So get a statement message. Get statement message. In that place you are going to change your statement, STMT, right? A statement. Okay. And next one, suppose, guys. So this method name belongs to what? Get my loan, right? Get my loan message. Or not put here message. Get my loan, right? So this endpoint you need to change. Suppose my loan, right? And this place, guys, a statement we are going to change the message, right? So you can write the message like what? Your statement is generated, right? What? Generated and what? Sent to your respective mail ID. Mail ID, correct? This message we are going to return once we are going to call the get statement message, right? Good. Last, guy. So my loan. This get my loan, and this time we are going to what? Return some message, right? Suppose what? Your what? Loan amount due. How much? You can mention here. Suppose what 35,000. Your loan amount due or this one INR. Right? This message you're going to get once you're going to call this respective method, right? And last guy, one thing also I'm going to add here. So suppose you have what one contact guy, right? Contact get my contact, and this place what we are going to return the message guy. Suppose thank you what thank you for what contacting customer support, right? We will get back to you, back to you. So guys, this message we are going to return while we are going to call this get my contact. So guys, see this thing we have done. So we have created one what REST controller. In REST controller we have what given all the mappings corresponding method, right? Suppose this is the what get home message, then what get balance message, get statement message, get my loan, and what get my contact, right? Corresponding we have binded with the mapping, right guys? So guys, see now when we are going to what property file guy, why we are configuring credential here guy in property file. See, go here property file, see this is just things are there. Okay, see guys, so why we are configuring credential guy, because about the default credential, right? If you are going to configure your credential, right? Yes or no? So that means default the default credential, right? Username, password. So whatever username is there, whatever password is there by default. So if you are going to avoid, so this place we are going to give our credential. So last application we have given some credential, right? So if our understanding it, see. So same this configuration we are going to add this application as well, guys. Okay. Come here and put here. So our username is at JavaMine and what password is JavaMine at the rate of 111, right? So this thing we have configured, guys, right? This thing we have configured, yes or no? So as of now what we have done, we have created one REST controller, then we have done the what configuration in the property file, correct? Yes. Till now I hope you don't have any confusion, right? Now guys, what I'm going to do, now I'm run the application. Now I will run the application. How many URL pattern are available, guys? Guys, tell me how many URL pattern available in this REST controller? 5 URL patterns: home, balance, statement, my loan, and contact. So means we have 5 methods are available under the REST controller, right? Slash home, what? Slash balance, slash statement, what? Slash my loan, slash contact, right? If you will run on browser guide, so first I will run this application, then I will explain other thing, how the things is going on, right? So for their purpose, what I can do, come here and run the application first. Run as Spring Boot application. Guys, please concentrate, see very effectively. Okay, it's very basic but very important. If you know all these things, so coming video will understood what very comfortably. Okay, see guys, application is running, so it means right. application started, right? Running port is live reload server running on the from 8080, right? Application started, right? Start application in the second on port number is 8080. Correct? So we have good till now. Our application is running, right? So guys, now if we run the browser, now if we run the browser, see, so I'm going to open one browser. So all the browser has just shut down. So I'm going to open one browser, right? See. So I started again this browser, right? So this browser localhost already mentioned here. Come here. First guy, already all the endpoint we know very well, right? What the URL we have, go in that place. First guy, what the URL we have, slash home, right? Slash home. Suppose if we are going to hit this endpoint slash home, what the result should be display? Welcome to you in bank, right? Welcome to you in bank application. I will update later, right? So what the message will be through? Welcome to you bank, right? But it will not give this message. See. So come here, what displays, right? Home, right? Our first endpoint. What we could see here, please sign in username and password. Please what? Sign in, login and password. Okay, no problem. I will go second URL, welcome. What response coming? Please sign in username and password. Okay, no problem. We'll come here. Third endpoint is what? Third endpoint is statement, right? Again, please sign in username and password. Guys, see, please watch very effectively, very concentrately. Okay, I will show you what the issue is there. So what I have told you first. So first you will see the problem. What I mentioned earlier. First we will see the problem, then derive the solution. That is the best practice here. That is my explanation. So first we'll understood the problem. Then we'll derive the solution. Then we'll derive the solution. Right? That's why. So guys, a statement already checked. Now we'll check my loan, right? Come here. My loan. This is also one endpoint what we have written in the REST controller. See guys, again, what is asking? Please sign in. Again guys, last endpoint what we have, that is the what? Contact, right? Contact. See guys, so guys, whatever I have written the endpoint under the controller, so each and every endpoint is what? Restricted. We are not going to what? So our what? Response, right? Not we are going to return our message. So all 5 URL I am trying to access, and am I able to access guys? Guys, am I able to access? Not at all. I am not able to access any endpoint what I have written under the REST controller. Yes or no? Unable to access guys. I am not able to get the access. So guys, I am trying to access all 5 endpoint. There are 5 methods available, right? All 5 methods binded to 5 different URL patterns, right? All the 5 methods binded to 5 different URL patterns. If I'm trying to access any of this URL, it is asking me to log in. Yes or no? It is asking me to log in. That means guys, what is the conclusion here? What is the conclusion here? Whenever if we add a Spring security dependency, whenever if we will add a Spring security dependency in the pom.xml, it is applicable for all the methods available in the application. For the entire application, security is applied. Once again, I am explaining it. Be focused. If we add a Spring security dependency while creating the application into the form.xml, yes or no? It is applicable for all the methods what we have written inside the REST controller, right? Tell me yes or no? All the methods available inside the application. For all the entire application, security is applied. In entire application, security is applied. For all the methods available in REST controller, the security is applied. So are you guys following this? Are you with me, guys? What is happening here? I have added a Spring security dependency in form.xml. Then I am unable to access any method. Without authentication, it is asking to me authenticate to access any of the URL. But now let's think about real-time requirement. Just let's think what about a real-time requirement. Now let's go our what? SBI bank application. Suppose I am going to show you one real-time application here, right? Suppose go here, what? SBI bank application. Guys, just concentrate here. Do you need to log in to access for all the functionality, guys? Guys, tell me. Do we need to log in to access for all functionalities? All the functionalities, guys. Home, contact. Do we need to security? See, anyone can access home page, right? They asking to sign in. No, guys, no. It can't be, right? It should not be. See, if anyone come into the SBI portal, he asking to log in to contacts. He asking guy to log in first for seeing the contacts. We need few functionality for login. Guys, concentrate. We need few functionalities for login. For remaining functionalities, we can access directly. Just like home page, contact us, directly we can access, guys. No need to give the what? Login. Yes or no, guys? I hope you are understanding clearly, right? If you want to check your balance, guys, you need to log in. Absolutely, you need to log in. Because see, if you are a user and if you're going to open any SBI bank portal, you can't see other people's balance, right? Even you can't see your balance as well directly in the portal. You need to log in, right? So that time security you need. That time you should have the username password. Correct? If you need to generate a statement, guys, if you need to generate a statement, what is a statement? In last month, how much we have debited, how much we have credited, all the details. Definitely you should need to log in the application. Then you can check your statement. If you need to check your loan details, you need to log in. But for home page, no need to log in. For contact, no need to log in. But in our project, guy, there is a problem or not? So in our project, guy, our project means what? What we have implemented here. So each and every endpoint, loan, contact, even home, balance, whenever we are going to hit this endpoint, it is asking what? It is asking what? See here, asking please sign in username and password. Is it good approach? No, guys, not at all. This should not be. This should not be. Correct? If you go default configuration security guide, what I've told, if you go default configuration of security, there's a problem or not? If you go default configuration security, there is a problem or not? Absolutely problem is there. Problem is there. I hope you're understanding, guys. Problem is absolutely there, guys. Whenever you go for project, whenever you implementing a project, your project contains several functionalities. Not only in banking application, any application, guys. In any application, we will have lots of functionalities. So as per our requirement, which functionalities we are going to provide the security and which functionality we are not going to provide the security. It depends as per our requirement, guys, right? So do we need to add security for every functionalities, or do we need add security for some functionality only, guys? We need to add security only for some functionality. Only for some functionality as per our requirement. Yes or no? So now, what is the problem for our project? Guys, whenever I am explaining any concept, first I will explain the problem. Then I will go with solution. Will not give solution, guys, directly. I will not give solution directly. If I will give the solution directly, you may not understood. You may not understood, guys. First we have to address the problem, guys. First we have to address the problem. First we have to understand the problem. From that problem we are derive the solution. Then you will understood clearly, effectively, comfortably, right? This is the my explaining technique, guys. This is the my explanation technique. Are you getting my point, guys? I hope you understood what the things I am explaining here, right? So what is the problem in the application? I have added security. If you see my prompt XML, I have added security status, guys. I have added security status and I have created 5 methods under the REST controller. When I am trying to access any method in the REST controller, it is asking me to authenticate first. It is asking what? First authenticate. But think about your real-time requirement, guys. Do we need to secure all the methods available in the project, or we need to secure only what? Implemented methods what we have required. So we need to secure only implementation methods, guys. Now if you observe our application project requirement, now I have added what? Home page. Do I need secure this? Do we need login for home page, guys? Anyone can access this page, guys. No need to secure. So suppose, guys, so what is our requirement like that? Right, see. Home page, guys. Suppose it's a project requirement. Home page. No need to secure. Balance. Definitely we should have secure. Should be secure. Statement should be secure. My loan should be secure. Contact should be, no, sorry, it's my mistake. Contact what? Should not be secure. Right? Contact, it's by mistake here, guys, but contact should not be secure. Anyone can access. Home and contact, anyone can access. Yes or no? Anybody can check the balance, guy, without login? Tell me. Without login, anyone can check balance? No. In order to check the balance, guy, it should be login only. It is a requirement, guy. It is required to the authenticate to check the balance. What I told you? In order to check the balance, guy, it should be login first. It is required to authenticate to check the balance. Correct? So guys, a statement, suppose a statement endpoint, right? Third endpoint, what we have? A statement, right? So this endpoint should be secured. I want to download mini statement of my account. How many transactions I have done? I want to download. Do we need login for this? Yes. We need to log in or download this. My loan, guys. We have one endpoint, my loan, right? This endpoint should be secured. Obviously, it should be secured, guys. I have taken one personal loan. In order to download this loan details, so do we need to log in or not? Yes, absolutely. We need to log in first. Then only we can download my loan status, my loan details. Last guy, already we have an endpoint contact. No need to secure. Anyone can access, right? Already I have shown you, right? Already I have shown you. Suppose if you are going to what? State Bank portal. Contacts us. Click. You can see. So anyone, whatever the people are opening the SBI Bank portal, see the details of the contacts. This is not secure. Home page. This is home page, guy. You see. This is home page. Anyone can access. Anyone can see. Correct? So this is the guy home and what? Home and contact. It should not be secured. No need to secure a part of other endpoint as per our project. As per our project requirement. So as of now, what I have seen. So once you're going to hit any endpoint, home, balance, statement, what? Contact, anything, if you're going to hit the endpoint, it's showing what? Please sign in. It is showing what? Please sign in. Yes or no? Correct? So is it not a company standard, not a real-time standard? If you're going to use the SPIN security, so it means all the methods what I have written inside the REST control, it will be what? Restricted. It's not what? Login directly. We can't log in directly. But it's not a what? Good approach, right? So guys, so this is our project requirement, right? What I've mentioned you, what I've shown you. So this is what we need to implement in our project guide. Right? So this guy, universal requirement. So this is the universal requirement, or this is our project specific requirement guide. This endpoint is my project specific. So this is the not everybody requirement guide. This is the what? Not everybody requirement. In my project, I have what? 5 endpoint. Out of the 5 endpoint, 3 is what? Secured, and 2 is what? Not giving secure. Yes or no? So guys, so it is our project requirement. As per our project requirement, so how Spring people can understand our requirement? What I have told you guys. So how Spring people can understand our requirement? They don't know that that's the reason Spring people provided what? Secured all the endpoint by default. They don't know, right? They don't know. That's why, that's the reason Spring people provided secured for all the endpoints by default. If you are going to use a Spring security dependency in your pom.xml, so by default it will give what? Secure for all the endpoint. I hope you understood. A Spring security framework guide applying the what? Security for all the endpoints. Now if I go with the default what? Setting provided by the Spring security, can I achieve our requirement, or I can't achieve my requirement guide? Absolutely, I can't achieve my requirement if I will go through the what? Default Spring security what? Process. So guys, then what we need to do? No, that is the main problem. Then what we need to do? As per our requirement, only that respective method we need to secure. We need to customize the security guide as per our requirement. That means guys, we need to customize explicitly as per our requirement. We need to secure our application. Correct? Understanding guys? So are you guys getting my point? I hope you are getting right. So now guys, let's start how to customize the security which is required for our project. In order to customize the security guide, I am going to write some configuration. If you are going to use if you are going to use security as per your requirement, so for that purpose guys, I am going to write some configuration that I am creating it class that called security config. You can give any name, but as per the naming convention, I am giving what? Security config. I am creating one class. I am creating one class that name is guy what? Security config. Security config. I am creating one class. First need to create one config package guy. So just let's move first here. So first I will create what? One config package guy. So come here and create one config package. So com.average what? Config. Not directly config. Security config you put. What? Security config. So guys, I have created one security config class. That's first thing I have done guys. First thing I have done. What I have done? So I have created what? One security config package. Inside the package, right? Inside the package guide, I am creating what? Class. So the class name guide security config only. What guide? Security config. Right? I have created one class security config. Done. See. Yes, done. So guys, concentrate. This is the main things as per our video. Customize the S3 security as per our requirement. So already we have seen what the problem we are getting if you're going to provide the default configuration, right? So all the endpoints by default what? Need to authenticate, but it is not good approach. It's not a company standard approach. So guys, first we need to give one this class as a configuration. We need to make explicitly what? This class security config is what? Configuration class, right? So at the rate of configuration, this annotation we need to give. This we need to give it at the rate of configuration, guys. So guys, now in the Spring framework, right? In Spring framework, how to represent our class as a configuration class? For that, we are one annotation. That annotation we have provided here. Got it? In Spring framework, how to represent our class as a configuration class? That's why we have what? Annotated one configuration, right? Top of the class. Right? Now, second guy. Second annotation at the rate of enable web security. This annotation. Then also guys, I hope you remember. See, that time I mentioned you, right? So need to know before providing customized security all important class method annotation. So these two annotations already I mentioned earlier, right? So now the time came where I am going to configure these two things, right? Enable web security, right? Now I want to enable security for this. For that I am going to write enable security. Got it guys? So now I want to what? Enable security. For this, for that I am going to write this enable web security. I hope you got it, right? Now, what we need to do? So guys, so in order to customize security, so there is one important class. In order to customize the security in our application, there is one important class is there in Spring Security. We need to extend the properties from that. So that important class guy, the name is what? I have mentioned this time. Web Security Configure Adapter. But this class has deprecated guy. This is not used as of in recent time. Okay, I'll explain in coming video guys. So this class is not there. So in Spring 3.2.3, right? So how we're going to establish the security? So all things I will explain in coming video. First, understanding purpose. If you know this concept, then coming concept will what becomes very easy. That's why I thought first we'll explain this concept in this video, then in coming video I will explain without web security config adapter how we are going to secure our application. Okay, so guys, come here. So what I mentioned you, web security configure adapter class is there. Okay, web security configure class is there. So guys, for that purpose we are going to extend, then we are going to achieve the property what we have inside the what web security configure adapter class. So extends guys, web security configurator. In short form writing what? WSCA. Web security configure adapter. See guys. Web security configure adapter. Right? First one. This is the class from which we are going to extend our what? It's our what? All the methods. Okay? Give me 1 second. System may hang. Give me 1 second. Yeah, see guys, what I have told you, this is deprecated, right? This is deprecated. So recently we are not going to use this class. That's why guys, I have changed this version into the format XML. I hope you remember, right? That's why I have changed 2.7.9 from what 3.2.3. If you are not changed, so this class we are not able to see here. Okay, so are you able to follow me, right? So what I am doing now, so first we have done the configuration annotation, then what enable web security, then what we have the class security config, we are going to extend from the what web security configure adapter. Why? Because in this web security configure adapter we have some what overloaded methods are there. We are going to override for that, right? So guys, see, if you want to customize the security for your application using Spring Security, you need to create one what security config class already we have created, right? That class should extend from the what web security configure adapter, because in this class there are what some methods available which are providing what default configuration for us. Okay, now I don't want to go what default configuration guide. Suppose now I don't want to go for default configuration, so I want to override the configuration. I want to what customize the configuration. Parent class methods will be available for the child class guy. As a child class don't want parent implementation, then what we'll do guys? Guys, what I've told again I am telling you. I don't want to go for default configuration, right? Yes or no? I don't want to go to the default configuration. I want to override the configuration. I want to customize the configuration, because already we have seen. So all the methods are restricted, secured. I want to provide the customized configuration. So in parent class, method will be available, right? In web security configurator, methods are there. Yes or no, guys? Will be available. So for child class, this is our child class security config. As a child class, don't want parent implementation, then what we will do, guys? Method overriding, right? I hope you understand it. So then what we will do? Method overriding. Similarly, guys, here also there are some what methods are there. So guys, now what I'm going to explain, please concentrate. This is for the interview question. This belongs to the interview question. How to explain OOPS concept? How to explain OOPS concept in the project? Sometimes interviewer asks this question, right? Sometimes interview may ask this question: where did you implement OOPS concept in your project? Now you can say you are using what? Overriding here. You're going to use here overriding here, right? In real time scenario, guys. This is real time scenario I'm explaining here. So you may explain to the interviewer in that way. So we are using here overriding concept here in real time, right? I want to implement, guys. Just tell to him what? I want to implement what? Spring security for my project by extending the properties from web security configure adapter. What? I want to implement Spring security for my project by extending the property from web security configure adapter. Where I go for what? Web security configure adapter. It is what? Applying security. Reapplying security for all the methods. For all the methods available in the project. I don't want that. I want to apply security only the few methods in my project. I am going to overriding. When they ask you about overriding in interview, don't tell only definition, guy. After the explaining the definition, you need to tell them scenario also. Yes or no? You need to tell scenario as well, guy, where you have used overriding in your project. Correct, guy? I hope you understood. So the process of writing the same method, guys. What? The process of writing the same method in the subclass is called overriding, right? You know very well. No need to explain this thing, guys. The process of writing the same method in the subclass is called what? Overriding, right? So guys, in my project, use overriding in the Spring security configuration, because Spring security configuration by default what? Applying all the methods in the application. I don't want to apply security for all the methods. I want to apply security what? Only for few methods. For that, I have used overriding concept in Spring security class. If you explain with scenario, will they ask any question there related to method overriding? They will not at all ask, because you are explaining the concept and you are explaining the scenario where you have used the what? Concept also. Then they will get positive impression on you, and they will what? Recognize you are what? Real time genuine developer. Interview is your hand only, guys. If they will ask any question, okay, don't give theoretical answer, guys. After explaining the explanation, need to give scenario based explanation as well, and need to explain where did you use this concept in your project. This is the place, guys, you can explain as well for inheritance also. Extends keyword, guys. We're seeing extend keywords, right? You can give the what? Inheritance concept as well. I am writing security configuration class and I am extending property from the web security configure adapter. Spring security is available in every project, guys. Spring security is available in every project, guys. So let me override one method which is called as configure method. So guys, let me override one method which is called as a configure method, guys. Guys, there are three methods, okay, are available with the name of configure. I will show you now. Okay, there are three methods are available inside the web security configure adapter. Okay, name with the configure. Can I say this is the overloaded method, or all the OOPS concept learned from this only, guys? So you can say that, right? So each and every OOPS concept in this configuration class only, guys. Okay, so configure method is overloaded method, guys. See, I will show you here. Then you will come to know. Configure. See, guys. I hope you could see here, right? My this all these three methods. Configure. Authentication manager builder auth. Configure HTTP security HTTP. Configure web security web. So guys, in this class web security configure, these three methods are overloaded. You know very well overloaded, right? What is overloading? What is method? Overloading. Same method name but with different parameters, right? Guys, method overloading in OOPS concept. In this class, we have three methods with same name, but parameters are different. If anybody asks in any interview, where did you implement method overloading, you directly what? Reply the answer. So I implemented one as what? Spring security. In that we have configured one security configuration class. In that we extend our class from what? Web security configure adapter. In that class we have three overloaded methods are there, right? That is method overloading. So you guys know very well, right? What is overloading? Same method with different parameters is called overloading, right? So guys, as per our requirement, I will show you what the method and which and so when we are going to use, right? 1 minute. As of now, what I've shown you, all these three methods overloaded method. So guys, now I'm going to configure what? HTTP security, okay, implementation. This is the place we can customize our security. This is the place where we can customize our security. This is overloaded method, guys, right? What? Configure. Before going to customize our security, guys, can you explain default security behavior which is provided by Spring Security? Which is provided by Spring Security default. Okay, so for that purpose, guys, configure. So guys, see this. I have overloaded what? Configure method with the parameter HTTP security HTTP. Okay, this is the guide. So first I will show you here. So how their internal implementation are there. So how this web security configurator or how by default, see this is the by default guide, right? This is the by default configuration. Yes or no? So if I go inside it, guide, you can see here. Come here first. I will show you. First I will show this thing. Then you will come to know very easily, guide. Okay, guide, concentrate here. So this is the guide by default behavior. This is the by default behavior guide. See, configure method required HTTP security object here. It's calling the guide http.authorize request. Whatever request is coming, just like home, our statement, contact, my loan, whatever request is coming, request dot any request means what? Whatever you implemented in your REST controller dot authenticate. It is not segregating. So this request need to authenticate. So if home and what? Contact, these two requests no need to authenticate. Can you see in logic is there? In logic is written here? No, right? Whatever request is coming by the end user, you authenticate. Means what? Authenticate means, guys, already I mentioned authorization and authentication. Authentication means, one more time I'm explaining here. Authentication means they're going to check your credential, your identification. What is your username? What is your password? If you authenticate, then it will going to provide the authorization. Yes or no? If you are going to provide initially authentication, only they are going to provide the authorization. So that's why you are not able to what? Go inside the application. You are not able to see the response. So how much balance you have? How much your loan amount due? What is, yes or no? All this information you are not able to see because initially they have authenticated whatever going to hit the endpoint. All the endpoint is, because means what? Endpoint home slash this one, right? Home statement, my loan, everyone is authenticated. After that, http.form login. You know this thing, guys, already I have explained in last video. Form login means, so you could see here this response, right? This response, this is a form login, right? If you're going to use from the browser, we're going to hit the endpoint from the browser, then you could see this is a form login. If same request, if you're going to hit from the postman, that time, guys, what you can see, http basic. Yes or no, guys? In the header we're going to put authorization, right? What is your name, what is the password? It will check. If you're going to give the request from the browser, http.form login. If you're not going to provide request, hit the endpoint from the browser. If you're going to check the request from the postman, that time you're going to, with the help of http basic, with the authorization. In header, right? In authorization header, we need to give username and password, right? I hope you understood, right? I hope you understood this default behavior, guide. But we no need to give default behavior. What, guy? We no need to use the default behavior. As of now in our application, default behavior already using, right? So we need to what? Override that behavior. We need to give our implementation, right? Good. So, guys, for REST API request, always tell me request may come from browser, request may come from postman, request may come from other application as well. Yes or no? Request is, guys, in the our REST API, right? Once you're going to hit any endpoint, the request may come from browser, request may come from postman, request may come from other application as well. Yes or no? Correct? So, guys, am I doing any customization? No, right? Am I doing any customization or am I using default configuration, right? We are using only default configuration. That's why, guys, we could not able to what? If you are not going to use any customized what? That's why all the endpoint is restricted, right? It is default behavior of S3 security, guide. This what we could see here, that is the default behavior of S3 security internally. If you're not going to give any customized logic in your application, that means, because S3 security doesn't know, right? So which endpoint we are going to secure? Because it's a requirement as per your requirement of the project. In my requirement, see, home and contact, no need to secure. So we need to especially need to mention here, ASP security, we no need to secure home and contact. Only I am giving to customized logic for the what? Statement, balance, and loan. These three endpoint only you can authenticate. The rest of the endpoint you can't. Right? Yes, no, guys. So let's go exercise, guy, for what? So already I mentioned you. So for home and contact, no need to secure, and a part of other things are need to secure. Okay, are you understanding that? Are you understanding that? The default configuration, because we didn't customize anything, right? Whatever default code is available, but under the web security configure adapter class, what? is there, only we have done, right? Great. So guys, now can we understand how to customize? Now can you understand how to customize? Obviously we need to know how to customize the our application as per our requirement. What is requirement, guys? Home and contact no need to secure, and rest of the balance statement my loan should be secured. Now I want to customize security configuration as per our requirement. So now what we can do, we can come here in our application. We have an application, this one, right? You remove this one, this is the by default behavior. Now you can remove this one, right? Now we are going to put our custom. Now we are going to put our custom logic here, right? We are going to put our custom logic. So for guys, their purpose, see what I am going to write the code here. Please concentrate. So guys, http already object dot see guys, first we have one method authorize request. One method there authorize request. Authorize request. This thing we need to do. After that, what we can do is see. So we have one method guys, and matcher. And matcher. See, and matchers. Okay. So this and matcher guy is defined what endpoint we need to give authenticate and which endpoint we are not going to authenticate. Suppose if you are going to authenticate guys, what, which endpoint we are going to authenticate. Suppose we have balance one endpoint, we have one endpoint as a balance. So this endpoint I need to secure. We are going to give the balance endpoint, balance. So and matured what, balance. This is the first request we need to what, authenticate. So what we're going to do, dot authenticate. See your method is there, see guys, authenticated. Earlier guys, in our default configuration, what we could see, so every request they are going to authenticate it. But what I have told, this is the customized logic. Explicitly, what that you need, that endpoint only you are going to authenticate it, right? Right? Now come here, dot and matcher, and matcher, and guys a statement as well. A statement as well you need to secure, right? Just come here, stmt, stmt. Okay. So this endpoint also we need to authenticate, right? We need to authenticate. Come here, just give authenticate, right? Next endpoint guy, my loan. So just give end matcher, right? Then what the endpoint, slash my loan. What, my loan. These three endpoint we need to authenticate, right? That's why I have written authenticate this endpoint. I have told to SME security, hey, this three endpoint we need to secure. And a part of that, what endpoint we are not going to authenticate. So we need to mention here dot end matchers, and we're going to give what, these two endpoint slash home, we no need to what, secure. That's why we have one method is permit all. So whatever request coming from home, whatever the end user going to hit home, they have permit. No need to authenticate. Directly you can give the permission, permit all. Same way guys, and other method also. What we have other methods guys, contact. Contact also we have one what endpoint which we need to give the permission. No need to authenticate. That's why contact, right? And also give permission, right? Dot permit. See, permit all. See guys, this is the way we can customize our security as per our requirement. I hope you understanding it. And also enjoying, right? It's very very simple, guys. If you know the concept, Spring security is very very easy. You can play with blindly Spring security anywhere. Okay, so after guys, I have told you when I have shown you what default configuration. So we are going to check with two way through form login or with HTTP basic, right? The same things we need to do here. So dot end dot end. So how we're going to check with the form login, guys? So dot form login. See, form login, right? Then guys, and other, what is the way? Dot what? If a request is coming from the postman in other application, that time we are checking with the HTTP basic, right? Dot put HTTP basic. This is the way, guys, by which we can customize our what application. Okay, that's why, guys, here we are overriding the superclass default method implementation with subclass as our required implementation. Yes or no? We have superclass what? And in subclass we are going to provide the as per our required implementation. So we are going to overriding, right? We are going to overriding, right? Whatever superclass method there, we are going to override as per our what subclass implementation. So we can explain this overriding concept, guys. If any interviewer asks, okay, where did you implement overriding concept in your project or in real time? So you can explain briefly. So guys, this is called customize has done, right? So this customize has done. Are you able to follow this? Extreme security is just like a English sentence, English language, nothing else. Extreme security is just like a English sentence. Okay, no any big things are there. So guys, now run the application, we will see the result. So earlier what we are getting and now what we are getting, so both are different or not? Guys, come here, run the application, in boot application, right? Application has started, right? Our application got started, guys. So what we need to check, guys? All the things first we need to check. So what we have done as our configuration. So guys, first what we have done, guys? Home, right? So home, what we have given the response, guys? What we have written the response in the home? Come here in controller. See, welcome to you, welcome to you in bank, right? This response should be come once if you are going to hit endpoint home, right? See guys, what you could see here, welcome to you in bank, welcome to you in bank. Correct guys? Yes or no? So earlier this endpoint was restricted, right? Earlier this endpoint was secured. We are not able to see this response. We are not able to see this response. But as of now, we could see this result. Why? Because I have written in the security config class our customized configuration, customized logic. So what? Home. See this line. This line becomes giving what? This result. This line giving this result because slash home what? Giving the permit all. Anyone can hit this endpoint and see the response. Guys, this place, if you are, see, this is the home page, guys. This is the home page, right? This is the UI parts. So how these things are decorated. This means component, all things are there. If you are the UI designer, UI developer, so you can do this thing, right? So that's why you can see this result. This is a home page, right guys? See, and what other parts are not secure guys? So balance, right? Balance will ask what? Authenticate, right? See, asking na, asking, right? Why are you asking authenticate? Guys, you can see very well, right? So already I've given. So whatever request coming from balance, authenticate first. Authenticate first, then you could see the result what I have written in the return response. Your current balance is 5500 INR. So we could see the result as well. So guys, tell me what is the username, what is the password. So already I have what configured username and password in the properties file. So SPN security your username JavaMind and password is JavaMind at the rate of 111. So we can first give the username. First I will give intentionally some wrong username. Suppose I am giving what Raju. Okay, and password is what Raju at the rate of 123. Sorry. Right? Not sign in. It will show bad credentials. Bad credentials. See, bad credentials. Obviously, it should be so the bad credential because intentionally we have given what wrong username and password. But if we are giving the correct username and password, so Java Mind, right? Java Mind. Our correct username and what is correct password guy? Java Mind rate of 111, right? Sign in. See guys, what we could see the result here. Your current balance is 55 INR. So this response we are getting or not guys. So what I mentioned here, see guys, your current balance is 5500 INR. This response we are getting or not? We are getting. Absolutely we are getting here. Why? Because we have given what? In configuration file we have given what? Balance plus authenticate. If authentication done, then you can able to see the result. That's why guys. Now you're going to check the statement, right? A statement guys. So stmt, right? Endpoint is stmt. Stmt. First it will give 1 minute guys. Why it's not asked guys without giving this statement is our secure, right? A statement authenticated. Definitely it will what? Definitely it will authenticate first guys. Local host come here and just write what? stmt. 1 minute guys. Sometimes this problem you just come into window localhost and here put here stmt. See guys, what's giving again in front of you again I am giving here what stmt, enter. See guys, it is asking login page, right? Because why it's asking login page? Because statement endpoint as well authenticated, right? Authenticated, right? Authenticated. You just give any wrong username password, it will show bad credential. But what is our username password guys? Java mine is our username and what is password guys? Java mind at the rate 111. See guys, it will give the result. See what result we are showing. Your statement is generated and sent to your respective email ID, right? Correct? You could able to see. Now last third endpoint guys, my loan, right? My loan. So definitely it will authenticate first guys. Sometimes browser problem, guys. Don't worry. I will show you again. See, localhost. So, guys, first, what is the endpoint, guys? We are going to check. We are going to get what? My loan, right? My loan. Okay, come in. Authenticated first. So same Java mine and password is guys Java mine at the rate of 111. Now guys, you could able to see your result. See guys, yes or no? Your loan amount is due 3,50,000. Right guys? So guys, this is conclusion what we understood. And also guys, we can test this application with the Postman as well. Application test with Postman as well guys. So come here. So first I will check guys with home. Send. Already I mentioned you guys, if you are going to see this thing, first you need to what? Put the authorization, right? So what is the username, what is the password? Username is guys what? Java mind, right? Correct? Nice basic code, right? So now you're going to send. See guys, you could see here, right? Welcome to you in bank, right? Welcome to you in bank, right? Now second things, what you could see what? Balance, right? Balance. But I am giving guy username password for its request coming from browser. So that's why guy I have written this concept. If request is coming from what? Browser, first we need to authenticate. Authorization we need to give. Right? Right or not? So that's why it's giving in that way guys. Send. We could see the balance. What? Your balance, current balance is this much. Right? Now after balance gap, a statement, right? STMT statement. Come here. See, your statement is generated and sent to your respective mail ID. Correct guy. After that, my loan. Hit this endpoint. You can see the result. Your loan amount is due this much. Right? Now last, what the endpoint guy? We have contact. Right? Contact. Click here guys. Thank you for contacting customer support. We will get back to you soon. So guys, what we have seen here, so whatever the endpoints we have written, if I am going to provide the customized logic, so each and every endpoint working as per our expectation. Yes or no? It's working as per our expectation. Tell me guys, yes or no? I hope you understood guys, right? So guys, now we are configuration the config what credential inside the properties file. What I have shown you. So what Java and Java mine at the rate of 111. So with that what we are able to authorize in our Postman and we could able to see the result. Okay. So guys, tell me. So this is the our way how we are going to customize the what security as per our requirement. Okay, as per our requirement, how we are going to customize the security. This is the main motto guide for this video. What we have explained. If you are going to use the customize and if you are going to use the default, what has been security? What the difference between those, right? So this is the complete clear picture. If you will watch from initial to what end, so you will come to know very effectively how we are going to provide the customized logic for the string security as per your requirement. Correct, guys? So guys, in coming, see, so these all things I have used. So this time I have used this thing, guys. Okay, in coming video, guys, I have mentioned here something. See, so how we are going to configure the credential, guys. How we are going to configure the credential, right? Suppose first time credential is what? Username is by default and the password generating by the what? Console. Second, then as of now, this application as well, what I have done, so in the application property file, we have what? Done the credential. Username as a JavaMind and password as a JavaMind at the rate of 111. But guys, in coming video, I will explain this thing. How we are going to configure user credential with the in memory in the RAM. So how we are going to what? Configure the credential, user credential, your username and password with in memory. That means how you are going to store in the RAM and how you are going to write the customized logic for authentication or authorization in your application. In next video, I will explain this thing, guys. After that, I will explain with the JDBC how you are going to save your credential in database. Okay, then I will explain this configuration, user detail service. Then I will explain LDAP as well. So our guys, coming video, all these three parts. So in memory, JDBC, user detail service, and LDAP. I will explain one by one. Okay, so don't miss this video, guys. In coming video, it's very important. Today, what I explained. So this is the basic concept. At least you understood. Okay, so if you're going to use the default string security configuration, what things is happening? So each and every endpoint by default it will secured, but it is not a company standard. It is not our what good approach. As per our requirement, we should secure the endpoint. What the endpoint we need to secure and what the endpoint we no need to secure. What I have discussed today, so home and contact we no need to secure. What I have shown you also SBI banking portal. So home and contact everyone can access, but balance, loan, statement we need to do the proper login. Means it should be authenticate. Only we can access the respective endpoint. So this time I have what? Done the user credential in the application properties file only. But in coming video, I will show in memory. This is also one approach. In RAM, how we are going to store the user credential, means username and password, and how we are going to what? How we are going to check the security, how we are going to provide the customized logic for this security. Okay guys, so that's it. So guys, please if you like this video, okay, please like the button and subscribe and share among your friends, right? Definitely it could be boost my motivation, because making the video is not guys very easy. Okay, so lots of time I need to take, then I am preparing this video and I am what bringing in front of you. So guys, I'm requesting to you, so the new viewers, so if you're going to view first time, please subscribe my channel, okay, and share among your friends as well, okay, which will boost my motivation a lot. So I will bring so many videos in front of you. Okay guys, thank you, bye bye. We'll meet in next video guys very soon.